Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we are going to go over some consignments. I did take in quite a few sealed products for eBay. This is where all of these items go. I know sometimes I get in comments where people are like, what are you talking about with consignments? Consignments is just where I take products in. These don't belong to me. They belong to customers. They send it to me. I take a cut. There's a section at the bottom of my page at tcagaming.com, or you can email me and I can send it to you. It just says consignments. You click on it, you see my rates and stuff. But somebody sent this one in. This is a Sun and Moon Team Up booster box. We are in Scarlet and Violet now, so I guess this is technically 2 generations out. But this is the most expensive Sun and Moon block booster box that I can think of off the top of my head. I know that there are several that are pretty expensive, but this one is already over $1,000. So for a Sun and Moon set to go up that quickly, already 10x, I think that's pretty extraordinary. I mean, it is the first set that had the team up cards, if I'm thinking right. Here we have an Advanced Challenge trading card booster box. This is Tops. These are quite a bit harder to find than the Top Series 1 and 2. We do have Top Series 1 and 2 booster boxes going into auction as well, but these are, you can see it's like Generation 3 in here. You got the Groudon, the Kyogre, and the same thing with this. I believe they got Gen 3 in here, but maybe not. It's only showing Gen 1 as the adverts all over the box itself, but some of these cards can get pretty expensive just because there are species collectors who like to collect everything of a certain card. And we do have more sealed products. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. This is actually a box that we're opening up Tuesday night. You guys won't see this video until after Tuesday, but if any were left unopened, they will be available on the website. If you have been keeping up through the community tab and you want to participate in the live, then you probably already know about those. Same thing here. We've got more heavy Fossil First Edition packs. We did have 2 left over last week. They were quickly sold. This is a full box here. There's 12 of them, and then these 2 were bought from last week. And then also during that live, Brian, he wanted to send his pack in for me to open. That way I could middleman all the cards and grade them for him. So I thought that was kind of neat. It was mentioned by somebody for a Skyridge booster pack in the last live, and I was like, yeah, if you want to send me a Skyridge pack, I'll open that up for you. And then he did that so that he could have the stuff opened up. Now we do have some other type items that are, sometimes they're not Wizards of the Coast package. This one, in fact, is. I believe they did this for all of the Neo series, Neo Genesis, Discovery, Revelation, and Destiny, but I haven't seen it outside of those sets. Check this out, $5. It was on clearance in Walmart. $5 for these booster packs, which are now probably, what, $250 a piece, maybe even more. The blister itself is going to add value. Here we have something that was a repack job. The $3.99, you got 2 Gym Challenge booster packs. And you can see right here at the bottom, it says distributed by Excel Marketing. I would be surprised if this name hasn't changed, or this company has merged with another company, or even if they haven't already went out of business since the time that we saw this type of thing. Because that's a repackaged job there. But this is the prize probably of the auction. I might pull this up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get too blurry. You get a little shot of my thigh right there. But check this out. they did their own little Charizard on the bottom left. And then I believe that's supposed to be a Polytoad. I'm not completely sure, but $19.99. These used to be pretty common in Toys R Us. You can see we got a Gym Heroes base set 2, Neo Revelation Japanese Team Rocket, got a Gyarados and Action Flips, another Gym Heroes Gym Challenge, a theme deck for Fossil, you got the Bodyguard, another Gym Heroes, and a Jungle. None are first edition, but still a really cool wide array. This type of packaging is a little bit more common than you might think. I'm not sure, who we have there. Like, who's that supposed to be? Golem? I mean, he's got a tail. He's supposed to be a rock. I mean, that's supposed to be Charizard, but I'm not sure about the other 2. Like I said, I think that might be Polytoad. Again, this is something that was not officially distributed through Wizards of the Coast, but it was some kind of repackaged job, and then it was sold. I don't know if that one specifically came from Toys R Us, but I know that they were once available at Toys R Us, so who knows, right? There are some PSA graded cards that were sent in. We have a Charizard from base set. This is probably the most attainable grade if you're trying to buy the base set Charizard and you're kind of getting into serious collecting, as in you're spending a lot of money. The 10 is just so much more expensive, so a lot of people go for the 9. You get a lot of the same quality as you would from a 10, but it's like a tenth of the price. All right, we have a Charizard GX. Well, it might not be 10 times less. And I believe it was a 10 run, about $10,000, $12,000, something like that. And then I believe the 9 Well, I mean, it's kind of 12, 15. That was where it was last. I'm not too sure. It's been a little bit. Here we have the Charizard GX. Got a Dark Blastoise in a 9, Dark Espeon, Dark Dragonite, Dark Feraligatr. A lot of first editions in 9s. So great quality right here if you're looking to pick up some of these cards. Even 8s are good quality. There you have the Alt Art Dragonite V from Roaring Skies. It's a good pull, but a lot of people get disappointed when they don't pull that Moonbreon or the Rayquaza. There's the Gengar Glaceon VMAX, another Evolving Skies. Alt Art. Some people say these were the first Alt Arts. Got that Gyarados CX. There's Jolteon, got a Leafeon V. There's the VMAX. Generations, I love pulling this card. I remember when it first came out, it was so expensive for a new card to be like 50, 60 bucks. It quickly dropped down to like 20 or 30. Back then, like, that was just almost unheard of. Got a 10 on the Moltres. There we go. Got pulling a big grade. I loved pulling this card from Ancient Origins and from the original release, which it wasn't a secret rare, but in Primal Clash. The Primal Kyogre also had like a jumbo that you could get from the Hoenn collection box. Man, those things were such good sellers. People loved them. Got the Radiant Charizard in a 10 there. There's the Rayquaza V. And the one I was really referring to was the VMAX. That's the one other than the Umbreon, the Moonbreon that people like to pull. Got the Scyther, and this one is the no symbol. Sylveon VMAX, another really big hit from Evolving Skies. Got a couple of those there. Blaine's Moltres and an 8-5. Same thing with the Rocket's Moltres, or Rocket's Hitmonchan. This is another sub, or a different sub. So all those were CS10. This one here, CS16. That's just what you can look up in my store if you're just trying to narrow it down. Of course, you could just put in Gengar Top Sun as well. But this is a Blueback Gem at 10, kind of like Shadowless, I guess. If it was no number, then it'd be like first edition. Here's one that's pretty tough to come by. This is a color error. It's not labeled. They don't designate it at PSA, or at least they didn't when they graded mine. But you can see right there that Fire Energy is actually yellow and the Psychic Energy is blue. I believe at BGS they put it as like faded colors, but they're not faded. It's an actual color issue with the print, and you see it many times over. This is one we graded through. Somebody bought one of the base set packs through a stream, and he pulled the Blastoise, and then we ended up grading it. Pulled the 9.5, very good grade, and then look at that, got a 10 on the Venusaur. We still haven't seen any pristines on a WotC Holo yet, or not any perfects, but we have seen quite a few pristines, and this is the first one we've seen on the Venusaur, so I thought that was really cool. I'll be interested to see what kind of price it brings. The pristines are pretty low pop from CGC, but they are definitely gaining in popularity for how many we've seen go through there. I saw, I think it was Jim Mint. He had he was in, I couldn't remember. I didn't actually listen to it, but I don't know if it's his or not. But there was the Shadowless 10 Charizard and then the perfect base set Charizard. So I thought that was pretty cool. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want any of these products. You should be able to find most of what you want here at tcagaming.com. If it's the sealed stuff, or if it's like the consignment sealed stuff, or the PSA graded cards, CGC, BGS, that kind of stuff, it'll be on my eBay. Thanks.